This year on the Stride Championship Series, we'll be featuring an all-new format with 16 of the world's best Halo Reach players duking it out for the title of 2011 Stride Champion. Our players have been split into 8 teams of 2 and will be competing in a single-elimination tournament with one 10-minute game of Team Slayer played in each round.
Welcome back to the Stride Championship Series. I'm your host, Chris Puckett. Joining me in the booth, we have Halo Reach commentators Gandhi and Shockwave, former national champions. Guys, we've had an awesome championship series so far. We've seen Lunchbox and Roy, Ogre 2 and Pistol, and Flamesword and Enable all move past their first round opponents. Now we're down to our final matchup here in round 1. Hysteria and Heinz are taking on Clutch and Cloud from Believe the Hype. And something to point out here, at the start of the Stride Championship Series, Hysteria and Heinz were teammates. Now, Heinz left for Dynasty, no longer a Triggers Down member, and they're now rivals. I think it's definitely going to have an interesting twist on this matchup here. Give me your predictions going into this one.
Well, I have to give the advantage to Clutch and Cloud just because they're teammates and they're not going to criticize one another if someone makes a bad play. And with that said, they're still used to each other. People are able to evolve their gameplay in between events very easily.
Yeah, and that definitely the fact that those two are not going to be on the same team anymore is going to kind of give them lingering thoughts of doubt or about each other. If a player ends up making a mistake, you know, they're going to kind of come down harder. Maybe they're going to lose mentally, basically confidence in their teammate. But Clutch and Cloud definitely look really impressive right now. They're teammates. They've got great teamwork. They definitely seem like they're going to pull it out.
Will they go for power weapons? Will they go for bait and switches? Or will they go for the evade? We're about to find out as we kick off our game on Team Slayer Zealot. All right, so here we go. We are starting the game off with Cloud from Believe the Hype. Remember, it's the first team to 25 kills, and it's a 10-minute game. We're getting this one started with Cloud right now. And Scott, let's watch and see how Believe the Hype starts off here. What is the red team doing? I'm going to be watching after Hysteria and Heinz. It looks like Hysteria already has the sniper.
Wow, that's an interesting threat. No team even went for the evade, which is completely different than we saw in this last match. But I like how it played out.
Yeah, another interesting thing, no team actually went for the grenade launcher off the beginning either. They seem to both want the sniper to begin the game.
And it looked like Hysteria was able to grab the early sniper, but Cloud picked him off with a nice headshot. Now Cloud controlling that power weapon, but Heinz is going to have the grenade launcher in his back pocket. So each team with the power weapon start the game. And it'll be interesting to see which of these 4 players is going to be using the evade.
And I like how Cloud's positioning right now. He knows they're trapped at blue health pack, and he's just sitting here waiting for Clutch to just put some shots in on him, and then he's just going to poke around the corner and try to rip a face like oh, it's close.
Missing a few shots, and it looks like Hysteria and Heinz are going to make him pay for it. That was 2 down as Dynasty Heinz, you see him on your screen, is going to take the early 2-kill lead.
Yeah, great play right there by Dynasty. They did a complete flank of the other team. They knew that Hysteria could distract, and Heinz came right from behind to pick up some easy kills.
Is anyone else surprised that the duo of Heinz and Hysteria are winning right now 6-2?
No,
they seem to be getting along, too.
There's a lot of money on the line, and you know these guys are just competitive. It doesn't matter. This isn't really a team event here in the 2v2. I think they're playing for the cash, and these guys are going to do whatever it takes to win. And they have a lot of history together. You know, these guys have won several tournaments together back in 2009.
Exactly, Chris. It's not like these guys have never played together before. And although they're not on the same team right now, I'm sure they can settle their differences off the game right here in order to come together for a common goal.
It's our first matchup where we see players who aren't on the same team anymore competing here in the Stride Championship Series. And so far, it's working out for Heinz and Hysteria, up 8-4, double the score after 2 minutes here of their opponents, Clutch and Cloud.
Yeah, and you can see Dynasty, instead of just kind of sitting back, they're running around the map right now. They're literally trying to control Clutch and Cloud spawns at all times.
And I love that play right now, and they're pinching him, and Clutch is in a position now where he was unable to help Cloud. He just connected with a headshot. I thought it was a body shot. That was impressive, no scope. But he needs to be more active to help his teammate. You can't leave him out to dry, especially in a 2v2. You're only playing to 25.
9-5 right now. Heinz still controlling that grenade launcher. Meanwhile, Clutch, his opponent, is locking down the sniper across the map. He's sitting up top. And it looks like they're watching the red health pack.
Still has a big grenade launcher.
We got Heinz sitting very bottom middle with that grenade launcher. He is going to be at a terrible angle to inflict damage with that launcher. Meanwhile, Hysteria is just sitting at the red sandbags here. And it looks like Clutch and Cloud are getting a little aggressive here. They're going to force Heinz out. And it looks like Cloud is going to pick up the easy pummel here. Now it's 9-6. Great play out of Cloud to rush him. And Clutch was right there to watch his back.
Yeah, great teamwork right there from those two. It seems right now that Clutch and Cloud are starting the comeback right now. They've been looking around the map, and from what they don't see or they see where the other team isn't, they've detected where they actually are and are setting up accordingly.
I think the passive play really benefits Believe the Hype much more than it does Heinz Hysteria combo. Because when it was a running gun, Hysteria and Heinz were out shooting this Believe the Hype squad.
Clutch staying alive, gets the revenge kill, 10-8, and now it's within 2. I was going to say it's within 1, but then it looked like Cloud was just taken out. Clutch picking up the double, and he's going to meet both Hysteria and Heinz. Cloud throwing some grenades as he tries to run away to stay alive here, but Hysteria and Heinz are hot on his trail.
And a huge kill right there from Heinz with the grenade launcher. Seems like everything's just going their way.
I honestly think Heinz might have about 5 grenade launcher kills right now. The kid's literally had it in his hand the entire game, and he's just inflicting so much damage, sometimes not getting a kill, a lot of times just dropping shields like that.
There you see Clutch's shield drop, but Heinz unable to hit the headshot with the DMR. Clutch staying alive once again, 14-11 though, as Hysteria and Heinz still have a 3-kill lead.
Good job by Heinz right here, just cutting off this angle. He knows that they're going to be sitting there waiting for the shields, and by throwing these nades, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get a kill there. So it was a good play.
Heinz relocating, coming up behind Cloud. He's going for the one-on-one. Doesn't know where Clutch was, though, so he's afraid to charge out. Now getting the call out that Clutch is down bottom middle. Heinz is going to push in, but Hysteria's taken out. Clutch warps up, challenges Heinz here. Love the confidence out of Clutch, and Clutch is going to get the kill.
Yeah, great play right there by Clutch. You can see kind of the individual skill shining through. This is a player that used to not necessarily be known for that, more of an objective player, but you can see how much he's improved lately.
Looks like Clutch was aiming for the headshot, whiffing that one, looking across the map, waiting for the player to poke out, but it seems so far in this series that none of the players are really to run out in the open when the opponent has a sniper. Pretty wise choice, but I'm kind of surprised. Some of the earlier teams like Amish Acorns and Adrenaline, they at least challenged a bit more with their DMRs.
And it's what you're looking to do here, because you can catch them off guard and put that doubt in their head that you're going to lose every DMR battle, and you're going to most likely win the 2v2.
So far from what I've seen on our main screen here, guys, it looks like Clutch has Heinz's number. Once again, Heinz had the jump on Clutch. Clutch hit him with the no-scope in the body and then finished him off with the DMR kill, out shooting Heinz once it comes down to the no-shield DMR battle.
That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. He bounced the grenade off the wall and was able to get the kill before he was guaranteed to die, but he gets the kill. Awesome trade.
Clutch doing everything right. His teammate Cloud, though, unable to stay alive, getting charged as he grabs the sniper. And Clutch unable to finish the kill as Hysteria picks up the double kill. It's all tied up 19-19 just as BTH started to get some momentum.
Yeah, and I really like that play right there out of Hysteria and Heinz. Instead of kind of sitting back and kind of playing the Believe the Hype game, they decided to charge, and it worked so well for them earlier in this game. I'm surprised they didn't try to keep it up.
And there you got Hysteria with that sniper rifle looking around the map. Meanwhile, Heinz positioned top middle. He is going to be looking through the bottom hole, dropping grenades off, and now using that grenade launcher to weaken players. Hysteria is going to no-scope pummel Clutch as he picks up the 20th kill here. Heinz and Hysteria locking down the map and the power weapons, guys.
Great job by Hysteria. He's just putting the sniper to use, and you can't say it enough. Power weapons dominate 2v2s. We've seen it in every single match so far.
Heinz Sol player coming up, or Hysteria Sol player coming up main ramp. Got in position, hit him once in the body. Heinz, though, cannot get the angle from across the map, but he sees grenades coming from bottom middle, and Heinz is going to chuck a few grenades down there and possibly launch one. But it looks like it was Clutch who had the evade, and he's going to be able to escape before Heinz is able to do any damage.
Yeah, and a very questionable charge right there by Hysteria. Hit him in the body once and thought that he was going to be able to get an easy kill. I think Heinz definitely needed to coordinate that with Heinz in order to get those kills.
Couldn't agree more with you. I thought he was going to rush and get the health pack so the other team couldn't get it, but instead he absolutely charges Clutch for no reason.
minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. 21-21, just a 4-kill game. The first one at 25 will win, and it looks like we have another kill being picked up here by our red team. That's Cloud and Clutch. And now it is 23-21, just 2 kills away, and these guys are putting on the pressure. Cloud picking up the grenade launcher, and he's able to connect and take down Hysteria. Scott, you are astounded.
What happened? How did it stuck on him? And here's going to go his last kill.
There we go. Clutch and Cloud finishing strong there, guys. It was back and forth, tight towards the end, but we saw the strong finish out of the BTH squad. Chris, how'd they do it?
Yeah, it really came down to teamwork right there. They let Hysteria and Hines come to them. They played their own game. They didn't want to play at that fast pace that Hysteria and Hines had set earlier. And eventually they got the power weapons and made them work for themselves.
That amazing final kill with the grenade launcher, I want to go back and watch that over and over again. That was just ridiculous from Cloud.
I just don't know how he did it. It was so impressive. But I think the big turning point was when Hysteria decided to challenge Clutch with a full sniper bottom metal and died when he was no shields. Then they were able to regain control and get control of the map and have him on the spawn lock.
So there you have it. Clutch and Cloud are going to advance to play off against Flamesword and Enable in round 2. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here on the Stride Championship Series brought to you by Stride Gum. I'm Chris Puckett for Gandhi and Shockwave. We'll see you next time.